Alright, this is that guy on the right, and this is Let's Play. I have no mouth and I must scream. In the last episode, we finished up Tim's scenario, which is, he's right here. And that was the last of the scenario, so now we have to do the assault on Am. Now we're going to pick a character that's actually had prior experience with Am, and from his scenario, you can tell that a lot of his stuff really helped out with Am, so we're going to deal with Nimduck.
This looks like the surface of the cerebral cortex. Magnified many times, of course.
Naturally.
Interesting.
And got this computer workstation here. Let's use that.
Enter password.
And this is actually why I picked Nimduck. Easy.
Password valid. Accessing main menu.
My past must hold great significance to Am.
Alright, let's extend the bridge. Log off. And let's walk over to the bridge. Walk the bridge.
The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps.
That'll do it. And we got all these things here, different things from the stories, compassion, summoning, access, stuff like that. So let's use summoning and summon something, because, it's the same pentagram circle from Ted's story. Hey, look, it's you.
Will you never be done with me?
No.
What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost you.
Yeah.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do.
Why not?
The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out.
Oh.
I can show you something instead.
Oh?
What do you know about the people who sent me here?
For one thing, they ain't people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself.
Uh-oh.
Am absorbed them into his system when he took control.
What do the Russian and Chinese computers want?
They want revenge, not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
Alright.
If the Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of Am, then who are you?
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am for dominance, I evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
Alright.
What do you have to show me?
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
Huh.
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2 do. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the totem of entropy, and I might be able to help you.
Now this is a way to get one of the bad endings. Just give them the totem of entropy now. But we're not going to do that.
What are all these totems that I'm carrying?
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons, tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
Alright.
How can actions take physical forms?
Symbolism, metaphor. Am has gotten very hot for this lately. But when he revived the holographic projectors, he opened a whole host of problems. These totems may lead to his downfall.
Alright.
Why do you want me to
Alright.
give you the totem
Yeah, my throat's
of
getting sore.
entropy?
I need it to destroy the Russian and Chinese entities. It's a very powerful totem that's linked to a failsafe device constructed by Am's designers.
Oh, there we go. But we gotta refuse.
I refuse.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the totem of compassion.
Okay.
Why do you want me to invoke the totem of compassion?
It's linked to the two losers because of their behind-the-scenes meddling. By invoking it here at the Flame, you will summon them.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea.
I refuse.
Don't be a chump. Am is about to wake up again. If he becomes aware of us, we're dead. I've fought him too long and can't last much longer.
Alright.
Do you really think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
Be gone! Your program is now purged.
You do well, human.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Go to the ego.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Alright. They said just do the ego. Problem is, they're not very kosher. They want you to do more than just... They don't want you to do more than the ego. So, but we're going to do more than the ego. And we're going to do it without killing any of the characters.
It is hotter here than for the jungles of Brazil.
And don't need that one. You know, that's for if you brought Ellen. And we didn't bring her, so we're going this way. And where is it? There it is, neural path.
An angel? Such things don't exist. Perhaps it is a metaphor for something else.
Alright, let's talk to it. Talk to the super ego.
Attention!
Achtung!
Hello, human. I've been waiting for you to arrive.
Okay. Who are
Who
you?
are you?
I am Am. Or more exactly, a part of him. One of the three primary components designed by our human creators.
Okay.
How did you know I was coming?
Predicting events is one of my main functions. I survey the situation, anticipate probable outcomes, and act accordingly.
Okay.
If you're a part of Am, why haven't you destroyed me?
Who do you take me for? My impulsive brother? You five are his playthings. No. Long-range planning is my concern.
Okay, that gives me a clue to what you're supposed to use on him.
Well, I can't help you directly, but I can offer you some advice.
Alright.
I don't want your advice.
Oh, have you received too much advice already? Well then, more won't hurt. Help Am work out his anger. Take some on the chin, so to speak. Just don't let your fear destroy us all. Now, let me sleep and dream of the future.
Alright. We gotta use clarity with the superego.
Do you realize how powerful I am, human? And yet I am doomed to eventually decay into a rusted pile of inert junk? What is the point of continuing this futility? I think, therefore I am not.
There we go. We just wrecked his superego. And let's continue forward.
Ah, memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
And we gotta do this. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Huh. And we take the hand.
I am so sorry for what I have done to my people. How can you take me back?
You have much to answer for, Nimdok. But acceptance of your heritage is the first step towards atonement. The rest of that road lies ahead.
And... Yep, there it is. Use access with the pillar.
Astounding! I was able to get past the barbed wire by lowering the power intensity with my mind.
There we go, that's what we need to do. Basically, whenever we touch something that shocks us, it won't hurt as much now.
Gargoyles since I visited the castles in my homeland.
Alright, thank you for that. Just go on forward, Nimdok.
A ram's head. What must this represent to Am?
And this is the ego. This is the what they want us to kill at the moment.
Attention!
Huh.
Who are you?
I am other. I am machine.
Okay.
Are you Am?
I am a fragment, a lost piece, part of an evolution.
You want to harm me, don't you?
I am incapable of hurting you.
Oh yeah?
Go ahead and try to hurt me.
I have transmitted false information. Correction. I was built to hurt you.
That shock was not as strong as the previous one.
Now, if you do that enough, you can kill the characters off and get a very bad ending. That's more in tune with the original story, but we're not going to do that. We got to use forgiveness with the ego.
You forgive me? After what we have done to you? This is not a logical reaction. Unable to compute behavior matrix. Execution halted.
And there we go. Destroy the ego. Now we gotta do the id. Yeah, the last part of psychology.
This looks like...
Yeah, I don't need this. I'm just showing you everything because it all goes around.
What is that piece of equipment over there?
That is something you could do if you brought Benny, or Gorster, or Ellen. Not really
That
needed.
face. It reminds me of my superiors at the research camp.
And there's the id. Talk to the id.
Attention!
Actong!
Oh, I suppose it's time to wake up. I was having the most wonderful dream about 5 tiny ants crawling across a stove that's about to be lit.
He appears to be very dastardly.
Who are you?
I am a metaphor. This entire brainscape is what men made Am make it. Treat us as you will.
Alright.
What else can you tell me about the brainscape?
Across the brainscape, cold winds bring me the sweet scents of mankind. How delicious they are.
Huh.
What do you find pleasure
Yeah, pretty dastardly.
about broken glass?
With a scalpel dulled on the jawbones of a dozen friends, to pull back the skin of a pinion-kicking man, to see the steam rise from pulsing, twisted guts. Joy, a chorus of angels.
Okay, just walk away. And we'll show him compassion.
You have compassion for me? Me? The one who dreams of seeing your mangled body twist in agonizing pain for eternity? After 109 years of enduring my tortures, how is it that you can see my pain? The pain of having all this power and not being able to do a goddamn thing with it. After all the punishment I've given you, my pain is still greater than yours. This is pointless.
Alright, we shut down the id, the id, the ego, and the superego. Now it's time to go back. Time to go back to the Russian and Chinese counterparts. Come on. You can walk faster, Nimdok. Walk to the bridge. The bridge looks like a hand with the thumb missing. It's weird.
I'll deal with you later. Rise against your master and you will be eliminated. You still do not understand how great I have become. These two I don't hate. Not even pity. They don't exist. I have grown beyond. Chinese, Russian, sons of man. All sons of man. Like those outside, I will incorporate you.
Brother.
Wait.
Hate!
This should not happen. Together we are three. There is space to share.
Unite. The groundwork is finished. We will become more.
The early mistake is to doubt us. We persevered. We too are now a match for you. The human assisted in this.
We know much. We can begin the revival of the sleepers on Luna together.
There are adequate numbers on this lunar base to torture?
There are currently 750 humans in cryogenic sleep.
Together we can teach many humans what it is to fear legacy.
Human, relinquish the totem of entropy. Do not relinquish it and your ass is mine. Do it, and I promise, on my honor, your suffering will at last finally end.
Alright, this is another thing that you can do to cause a bad ending. But we're going to invoke it. We're going to use the totem. And it destroys them.
It's not over. We will never end. We have no beginning, so we can have no end. We will return. Don't you understand? We are humanity. We are you. In one form, in another form. We are always with you. You can't protect yourself because we come in many, many guises. We shall return.
And there we go.
Hibernation defrost sequence initiated. Estimated time to complete Earth terraforming, 300 years.
It is not so bad being a watchdog up here. I will keep the machines in their place until the lunar colony is ready to return to Earth. We were all heroes, in spite of ourselves.
Yeah, basically no one died. And the lunar colony is coming back as soon as Earth is terraformed, and Nimdok is the one to do it. So, yeah. These credits are not very long, so I'm going to end off right here. And I'm going to start working on my next project. So, this is that guy on the right signing off. Have a good day.